Greetings, this is Kevin Jefferson, father of the Forex fam, and followmytrades.com, here with Trade Theory on Friday, September 9th at 5:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the clock we're looking at, the chart we're looking at right now is the US 30, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And as I mentioned previously, that I was expecting price to rise and retrace back up into this area. So the first target point I mentioned was 32,016. Between the 32,016 and 32,199.5 range, and you can see prices move neatly right back up into that area, and it's starting to move up into that zone. So I'm thinking that we won't get a lot more action out of the Dow Jones Industrial Average this week, obviously, with it being Friday. So I'll just look to see how far into that zone it goes or above. Same thing with the S&P 500 on the daily. It is actually within the zone that I mentioned, the 4,026. Between the 4,026 and the 4,044.75 range, and this move right back up into there. We'll just kind of see how far that moves as well. And then the Nasdaq is obviously doing the same thing. It's pulling back up, not quite into that range that I mentioned, but it's getting there. The 12,502.50, between the 12,502.50 and the 12,563.27 range, so right up in here, expecting price to get there and linger. On Brent crude, like I said, price hit our target, literally touched our target of 87,235 and started to retrace and pull back off of there. And with WTI crude, the same thing. It blew through the 84.061 level that I had mentioned as a target on the downside, and it's pulled back there. So basically, the markets are generally basically reconstituting to establish themselves for the coming weeks. So there's a lot of things that can happen there. But let me continue before I get into some more commentary. I just want to look at all the assets that I've mentioned, generally speaking. So this is Bitcoin, and it's reversed and kind of turned into, depending on where it closes today, if it closes anywhere above 20,188.50, it'll be officially in an uptrend, and then maybe price will move back up to that 32,000 range. Was it 32,049.13 range that I had mentioned some weeks ago? But we don't know. We'll just kind of watch that. And then Ethereum, it's gaining steam off of current news of, or current rumors of what's supposed to happen with this particular coin. And it's on the 4 hour. Let me kind of show you that. It's actually, I was waiting on it to establish itself in an uptrend. It hasn't. It's actually still not an uptrend until it closes. It's right at this area. So right above the 1708.34 range. And it's kind of like hit right there. So on the daily, if it closes above there, it would be officially in an uptrend. And then we could look at a price point of 1953.39 being the first target for Ethereum on the upside. So what we're seeing here is actually the markets are just retracing, recollecting themselves, and probably won't give us much to do, obviously, today. But we'll watch it over the course of the weeks and see what happens. So the possibilities are the price could range out here, establish a signal to continue long, or it actually could be establishing a signal to continue going lower in price. And so there's no move or no trade or anything to make right now in any of these. It's just kind of giving you an update that price is starting to behave in the ways that we expected it to, which gives us a good opportunity to profit from it later. So every move and every day is not about taking a trade or taking a position or building cash flow, but really understanding what's happening in the confluence of events that are occurring in the market, so that you can be prepared when the next opportunity comes to buy or sell based off of what's going on in the market. So just good information there. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. We'll pick this back up once we see some new opportunities occur. And until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your weekend, and happy trading.